Subscribers and fans, Iceman here. And today, I've been thinking some of the SERVUM, and what sort of role they might be playing in the upcoming anime film Godzilla Monster Planet. It's going to be a trilogy, actually. It's going to be badass. Extremely excited to see it. Can't you tell? Now, there's this funny little bit in the trailer, and some screenshots as well, of a SERVUM holding a freaking human in its mouth. So with this, we get somewhat of a size reference, that their wingspan is going to be about 30 to 40 feet wide, as far as we can tell thus far anyway. And we also see the humans interacting with them on top of a space shuttle or something, trying to fend them off, with SERVUM flying around them. Hideous creatures indeed. Probably capable of some nasty shit, similar to the velociraptors in Jurassic World. Now, I'm wondering how in hell might they be interacting with Godzilla in this upcoming trilogy? As Godzilla is freaking huge, man! Have you seen him? Look at some of the photos. He's enormous. In fact, he even chased the humans off of the planet Earth. That's what the premise of this film is all about. Godzilla scared the shit out of the humans, destroyed most of modern civilization, to where only a small fraction of humans, and a lucky one at that, decided to escape in a space shuttle. So then they come back to the Earth, and they find out that 20,000 years have passed. Some sort of pseudoscience black hole bullshit going on here, man. Plot's gonna be whack. I'm damn excited to see how this goes. And how do they explain this shit? It's gonna be interesting. But nonetheless, a lot of you guys have watched like things on the Discovery Channel, right? And you know how sometimes you see a big-ass elephant with little birds pecking bugs off of it and shit like that? It's kind of what I'm thinking these SERVUM are going to be in this film. They're going to represent something similar to that, where the birds on the elephants on the Discovery Channel are like a neutral force, you know? They just kind of eat at little bits of dried skin and sometimes bugs and decaying shit that's just falling off the elephant. So they kind of cohabitate with one another. It's interesting. And say that the elephant takes a shit, the birds would go and pick out some of the excrets from that. You know, find a piece of corn or whatever and eat it. So, I mean, that might be how these guys are in the Godzilla film, I'm thinking. Like, Godzilla's going to be so damn big. And we know he's going to be the largest Godzilla yet in all the other Godzilla films, comparatively. So he's going to be freaking huge. So for all we know, he's going to have like dozens of these little SERVUMs just dangling off of him like bats. Just kind of feeding off of the remains of whatever he destroys. It's going to be awesome. Like a neutral force, I think. I think that's what these things are going to be like. That's why it's going to be a fascinating dynamic to witness when the humans land on the Earth again and they start interacting with these SERVUM. They start battling it out. Because all of a sudden the SERVUM are going to find this new food source, which is going to be the humans, I think. And there's going to be all sorts of badass battles with them. And the interesting thing about the SERVUM is that they can fit through neural corridors and shit. Unlike the larger kaiju, who are just too big to fit through between like a cliff and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the SERVUM are going to be more dexterous and more agile than the larger kaiju. And I think they're going to be more directly relatable to the humans when it comes to the food chain. And of course, naturally anyway, the SERVUM are going to be higher on the food chain, I think. Lest the humans have weapons of mass destruction that could help defeat them. But we'll see, I guess. Time will tell. But what do you guys think about that? Of these SERVUM and how they're going to be in the film? And how's that going to change things, if my theory is correct? That they basically just cohabitate with Godzilla. But now that the humans enter the Earth, the SERVUM will find this new food source. And how is Godzilla going to react to that? I mean, it might piss him off. Like all of a sudden he's not going to have these little bats dangling off of him, eating dry skin, but they're rather going to be attacking the humans. Granted, Godzilla, as far as we know, is going to be the primary nemesis in this film. So he's going to be at odds with the humans. But I don't know, it's just my theory that these guys are going to be some sort of neutral force in the film. What do you guys think about that, though? Do you think I'm onto something with that? Let me know in the comments section below your thoughts on the matter. And like this damn video if you haven't yet. I am the Iceman. More videos to come. Peace be with you.